And when I finally surrendered, and like I said, I surrendered everything. I wanted control of nothing, and that was even my two children. I surrendered them, I surrendered myself, and I gave everything up so I could have a new way of life.
Welcome to this week's edition of Recovery Happens. My name is Patrick Patterson, Center Manager for BW Rock. Today we're going to be sitting down with Toni as she offers hope to encourage recovery.
Life before drugs and alcohol. Well, I'd say it was a little challenging for me. I mean, I had a normal life at a younger age, and then I went to a gifted school for academics, from 1st to 8th grade, and then I was sexually abused during my preteen years, and at the age of 14, I had fell in love with who would be my husband and father of my two children. The first time I picked up alcohol or drugs, marijuana, was at the age of 13. I think I picked up my first drink at the age of 13, and I didn't realize that I had a problem until I was 25. Well, for me, at the beginning of my addiction, I hid it very, very well from my husband and my family. I was only getting high once a week, or I was getting high when he was at bowling, or I hid it really, really well. So my addiction became a really huge secret. And my addiction was, I like to drink and I like to use cocaine, and then it escalated to crack. And at that point is when my life got completely unmanageable. My family wouldn't let me in their house. I could only go in the front door. For me, I was stealing, I was manipulating, I was unfair. I had developed rheumatoid arthritis during this time, and I wasn't taking care of my health, and so I was declining in health, let alone in my the love and affection that I had around me. My kids were then probably teenagers, and they had, I was standing them up all the time, and I was horrible. And then as I finally started to get help, I started getting involved closer into the church, and I like I said, I went into Sacred Heart. And then the last two times, I think that second to last time, it really put something in my heart because I went back within 3 months. And it really put something in my heart that there was something there that I wanted. I just didn't know how to get it. And when I finally surrendered, and like I said, I surrendered everything. I wanted control of nothing. And that was even my children. I surrendered them. I surrendered myself. And I gave everything up so I could have a new way of life. Well, the first thing I did differently than the other multiple times I had attempted was I came out to Port Huron to a recovery house. I stayed there and I followed all the rules. I got my first apartment. In the meantime, I was really, really involved into meetings, and I had done 2 and 4 meetings a day if it was all possible. I look at life today as a gift. As what I had just shared, that I used to take life for granted. And, you live once, and, just live for today and all that. And yes, I do look at it some sort of a way like that. But today I've learned how to forgive others. I've learned now I don't have to walk around with a grudge today, and I don't have a backpack full of garbage that I carry around every day. I've learned to pray. I've learned to be kind to others. And most important, be kind to myself. I was that person who tried multiple times, and I just want to say that never give up. Never, ever give up on yourself. And, it actually brings a tear to my eye because people do give up. And the most important thing that we must know is that we're not alone out there, and that, there is somebody out there that is struggling just like you, and that if we just encourage one another constantly, that we'll always be there for each other, and that, there's always help. There's always a person. There is somebody out there that will be more than willing to give that extra hand for you. And just don't give up, because life, it does get better.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Recovery Happens. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please give us a call. If you'd like to donate to the cause of recovery, please visit our website and click Donate. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Blue Water Families Against Narcotics.